Hello everyone, welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to learn about the what are the possible way to create a file and create a directory in Linux. Then how we can create a file and how what are the many ways we can create a file. What are how we can create a directory and what are the many way we can create a directories. These all things we are going to cover in this lecture. Okay, so let's start it. Now currently I have logged in as myself. Who am I? Okay. And if you see, if I list the file ls-ltr, you can see this is the by default or file is present. There is nothing file I have created. Okay. Now let's create the file. I am going to, for creating the file, I am going to follow the two ways. First is using the touch command and second is using the vi editor. Okay. The first thing using the touch command. So let's use the touch. Touch is a command basically creates a file with zero size. So we can create a file using the touch command with zero size. So what is the benefit of creating the file with the touch command? Because if you are creating the file with zero size, then what is the benefit? There should be a question. It should be came into your mind. Okay. The basic answer of this question is, let's take a scenario where we are creating a file currently with some name at the zero size, and later we can write some content inside it. Okay, so it is used to write a content inside it. Okay, so I'm going to do it. Okay, so you can do the touch and the file which you want to create. Let's take a file one. Just click on enter and do the ls-ltr. You can see file one is now listed here. Okay, and you can see the file size is currently 0. Now if I want to use, if I want to create a file, lots of file at a one time. Currently I have created one file, that is the file one. If I want to create four file with zero size at one time, then how we can create? You can do the touch and give the file name at one go. File one space file one is already present, so write file two, file three, file four, file 5, and file 6, and so on if you want to write any file name. So currently I am going to create the file 2, file 3, file 4, file 5 and file 6 in one go using the touch command. So let's enter it and let's use the ls-ltr. Now you can see I have created the file 1 already. I have created using the touch command, and now file 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, these all 5 has been created using touch command in one go. Okay, so this is the way we can create the file using the touch command. Okay, if I want to just remove the file, you can do the rm will remove the file using the file 1. Now you can see we have removed the file. If you do the ls-ltr, you can see it has been removed. If I want to remove the file in one go, you can use the wildcard rm file and do the star. It will remove all the file. What does it means star? Star means whatever present after it, just remove it. This is the file. You can see all file having the starting with file, and after that there is something 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then after that start with file, and after that whatever it is, don't care, remove everything. Okay, the wildcard is one of the most powerful thing if you are working on the Linux operating system. Okay, because wildcard, I'm going to cover the wildcard in upcoming classes in detail. So, but I'm just giving you brief. Wildcard, if you use the star wildcard, it will remove anything after it. Okay, the star represents the zero or more character. Whether it will be any character, it doesn't care. It will remove everything. Okay, so now let's use the second way to creating the file, that is the using the vi editor, and that is the one of the most important way to creating the file. Okay, so we used to write the used to vi and the file name which we want to create. Let's use the file name, file my file. Let's write the file name as my file. Okay, so this is the vi is used to create the file and write the my file name and click on enter. Now editor has been open. Okay, now here one of the important thing here, if you want to write insert anything inside it, then you have to use what you have to use. You have to use the accept plus I, many accept plus I to insert anything. That you use the accept plus I. Then here either you can write anything. Let me write my name is Rishu Tiwari and I am from India. Okay, either you can do one thing. You can, if you have a content in your notepad, just copy and paste it. You can do the same thing. Once your content writing is done, then you have to go outside the vi editor. Then how we can go outside the vi editor? So you have to use the accept, then plus. You don't consider this as a plus of the keyword plus. This is I am writing as in the lead like that, accept and I. It is not a plus. Don't consider keyboard plus. Okay. This is like that, accept plus I. It means accept and I button of the keyboard. Okay. So similarly, you have to write here accept this WQ. What does it means? This accept is for I am going outside the V editor. W is for what are the content I have written, write it, and Q is for quit it. Let me go outside the terminal. So let me do this. Accept colon WQ, write and quit. Now you can see file will be came here my file. If I, you can see the file size is 41 KB. If I cat this file, you are going to see the content. If I cat this file, you can see my name is Rishu Tiwari and I am from the India. Okay, this thing, let me show you again. Let me again, cat is basically, if I explain you, cat is a command which you use to see the file content. So you can use the cat to cat and the file name to see the content present inside any file. Okay, let me again do one more time vi, and this time let me file name as a issue file. Okay, now again you have to use the accept and I. Let me remove the plus, accept and I, and accept and I. You can see now insert has been came. You can write anything, please. Okay. Now what we have to do, I have written all the content. Now we have to do accept to go out of to go out of v editor, colon w for write and q for quit. Then first do the accept. If once you do accept, insert will go. Okay. Now we have to do the colon w q. Just click on enter. Now go the ls minus ltr. Now you can see resu file is there, which is of 78 KB. Now if you do the cat of this file, let me go the cat of this file. Now you can see, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more informative video. Thank you. Again, if you are new to channel, just please subscribe it. Okay. Now let me do one thing. Let me use the touch command that I have touch and the file name as first file. Okay. Now I have created a file with zero size. Let's take a third scenario. I have created a file with zero size. Now I want to write some content inside this file. Then how you can do? You can use the vi editor vi and the same file name, that is the first file. Click on enter. Write, go the accept I in, write the content. This time I'm writing anything random thing. Okay. Now accept colon wq. Click on enter. Do the ls minus ltr. Now this time you can see first file having the size of 41 KB, and if I do the cat of this file, now you can see the content of this file. Okay. So we can do two things. You can create the file using the touch command of zero size, and we can later write the content to the file. And we can use the vi editor to write directly content to the file. Then what is the benefit? One more question last. What is the benefit of creating the zero file? Let's take scenario. There is a file I have created with zero size, and there is a job basically which is to write the content to this file. Then in that case we used to create the file of 0 KB, and the job basically writes the file to this file. Job basically writes the content to this file. There are very scenario, there are many scenario that can be possible. Okay, I'm just assigning one or two scenario. Okay, so hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Now I have only created the file. Now it's time to create a directory. I have forgotten to that thing. Okay. If you want to create a directory, then you have a command mkdir. Mkdir like that. Mkdir. Make directory like that. Mk is make and directory. If you want to create a directory, you have to do mkdir. Directory name that you want to create. Let me write my directory, or not like that. First directory. Okay. Now my directory has been created. If you do, you can see, if I do like that, you can see my directory has been created, and currently the size of the directory is 6 KB, and I have not written anything inside this. If you want to go inside the directory, you can go inside that. And if you do the pwd, you can see currently in the first directory slash home slash r slash host home first directory. And if I do the ls minus str, because currently there is nothing inside it, you can see there is size of 0 KB. Again, if you want to create some file inside it, you can do the touch and file name like that, file 1, file 2, anything you can do. Okay. Now you can do ls minus ltr. Okay, you can see the file. Okay. So again, inside directory, if I want to create one more directory, that you can do mkdir, and you can write it a subdirectory. Now you can see there are two of file already present. I have created one more directory. You can see these two file already present. I have created one more directory. Okay. Now this is the way where we can do. So we use If you want to create a file, you have to use the touch command or the vi editor. If you want to create a directory, you have to use the mkdir. So hope you have enjoyed this lecture, and again, if you have any doubt, you can comment me. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe for more informative video. Thank you all.